My name is Dinda Lestari. Now I'm gonna make video debate. For today's debate, I'm gonna talk about English in globalization era. With the motion is this house belief that English is the most important language in the era of globalization. Now, let's begin the debate. For Prime Ministers, time is yours. Thank you for the time. I'm, as a Prime Minister of government team, gonna start my argument in 3, 2, 1. We are debating the motion that this House believes that English is the most important language in the era of globalization. We on government team strongly support this motion because according to Wikipedia, globalization is the process of international integration that occurs due to the exchange of worldviews, products, thoughts, and other aspects of culture. From here, it can be defined that there are relationships and attachment that exist between people around the world, or in conclusion, there are no boundaries between countries. So we know that communication with other countries is very important. Therefore, to stay connected with the outside world, we need a tool, namely language. As many people know, English is a language that has been recognized as an international language, and there are at least 1,452 speakers around the world. Related to globalization, English plays an important role in the globalization era, as it is an international language used in global communication in many fields, including technology and business. In the era of globalization, English language skills are becoming increasingly important, as many resources and information in technology, business, and science are delivered in English. This indicates that English has an important role as a tool to communicate with people around the world. Besides that, what makes English important is, first, as I mentioned earlier, that English has an important role as a means of communication. This is proved by the use of English in 67 countries, such as the United Kingdom, the United States, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, and so far and so on. Second, by being able to speak English, we can communicate with foreigners in the same language, so it will be easier to understand each other. Third, related to this era, that is globalization era, the skills of using English are considered very important, especially in the working environment, because we can more easily communicate with colleagues from abroad and of course can expand our business network. So the conclusion is, we government team strongly agree with the motion that in the era of globalization, English has a very important role as a global communication tool. It has become the international language of business, technology, science, culture, and diplomacy. The ability to communicate in English opens the door to cross-border collaboration and enables individuals and organizations to enhance in a more effective exchange of ideas, knowledge, and innovation. By mastering English, one can more easily adapt to the global environment, enhance career opportunities, and expand the network of international relationships. Therefore, English can be considered as the key to success in facing the challenges and opportunities that arise in the era of globalization. That's all from me. Thank you. Alright, now see how the opposition team will argue or rebut the arguments of government team. And now welcome the leader of opposition. Time is yours. Thank you for the time. I'm as a leader of opposition team gonna start my arguments in 3, 2, 1. I disagree with the motion that said English is the most important language in the era of globalization. Because, according to Wikipedia, English itself is only in the third place with 380 million native speakers. There is still Mandarin Chinese, which is in the first place with 939 native speakers. And in the second place is Spanish with 485 million native speakers. So this indicates that English is not the only powerful language in the era of globalization. Especially since we are Indonesian, why not we must be proud and be able to make our language as an official language internationally. In Indonesia itself, the language used is Bahasa Indonesia. So Bahasa Indonesia itself plays an important role as a unifying language or national language or official language. So that Indonesian must be understood or used by all Indonesian people. Not only that, not only for being an unifying language, Bahasa Indonesia must also be used to goal it is to preserve the Bahasa Indonesia itself from the influence of foreign language. I understand that learning a foreign language is necessary, but of course, we must be proud of our language, and also it is our obligation as a citizens to understand and fluent in using our language. As reported by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Bahasa Indonesia is now ranked in 25 out of 250 foreign languages in the world, while at the Asian level, Bahasa Indonesia is in the third position after Japanese and Mandarin. Not only that, Indonesian also has even been declared as the second official language in Vietnam and also being the fourth most popular language in Australia. And according to Indonesian Ministry of Foreign Affairs, number 106, there are at least 52 foreign countries opening Indonesian language study programs, some of which are England or United Kingdom, United States, Australia, Morocco, Vietnam, Canada, Japan, Ukraine, South Korea, Hawaii, and Suriname. So this is proof that Indonesian also has a great opportunities as an international language in the era of globalization. So as the leader of opposition, I disagree with the motion that English is the most important language of the era of globalization because it can be another language that can use in this era of globalization, especially our own language, Bahasa Indonesia. That's all from me. Thank you.